If you haven't been consistent in the gym for the last month, 6 months, year, whatever it might be, you probably shouldn't go from working out 0 times a week to working out 5 times a week. Something tells me that's not going to be sustainable for you. So I guess I'll just go ahead and be the bad guy, because why not? But I don't know who needs to hear this. Ladies, y'all know it's all about empowerment over here. It's all love, but y'all need to stop switching up y'all's doggone workout so much. That workout variety is whooping y'all's tail. I'm telling you, I don't know how many times I've had to have the same conversations over and over. This idea that you need to constantly be switching up your workouts, or the old school myth of you need to shock your muscles. It's not true. Stop believing it. Stop going for it. I don't know when it started, why it started, or how it started. All I know is that you need to stop believing it if you actually want to make progress and see some results in the gym. All right. The reality is your muscles just simply don't work that way. So let's talk about it for just a second. If you are looking to build muscle and strength for whatever the reason might be, whether it's weight loss, whether it's weight gain, whether you just overall want to be a more strong individual, more capable, feel more confident in your body, whatever it might be, we need to understand fundamentally how muscle and strength work to begin with. Otherwise, we're just going to keep on spinning our wheels. We're going to stay frustrated. We're going to be another New Year's resolution that ends up falling off in March. When we're talking about strength and muscle, here's how it works. What you do in the gym is going to determine whether you build strength or whether you build muscle. And what that looks like is when you go into the gym, you are going to lift weights. You are going to appropriately apply a stimulus to your body, to your muscles specifically. And that stimulus needs to challenge the muscle. What does that look like within your sets, within your exercises? That means that, yeah, there's probably going to be some struggle involved. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be heavy. It's going to feel difficult. If it's easy, or if you just feel like, oh, it kind of burned a little bit, or it started to feel uncomfortable, or I started to feel tired, that ain't enough. If you continue to do that month in and month out, year in and year out, sure, you might make some progress, but you are never going to see the results you're trying to see. That's why, ladies, next time you're in the gym, take a look around. There are people who have been in here a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. They look the same year in and year out. It's not because they're not trying. It's not because they're putting in zero effort. It's not even because they're not consistent. It's because they're not actually challenging themselves when they go to the gym, because most people think that if you show up and you just go to the gym, if you sweat a little bit, if you feel uncomfortable at some point, that's good enough. This has to change before any of this ever does. Your mindset is important. And if the moment something becomes difficult, you stop, you're cutting off your own blessings. Don't block your blessings. I'm trying to help you. I promise you. All right. Now from there, that's the gym. All right. You need to pick weights that are going to adequately stimulate your muscles, challenge your muscles to actually have a reason to grow. Because your muscles literally say, oh, you broke us down. We got to a point where we felt threatened, like we might not actually be able to do this. So that sends signals from your brain to your body to repair and get stronger. So if you're eating enough calories, specifically if you're eating enough protein, you will grow muscle and you will build strength, right? It's literally that simple. Now, one side that doesn't get talked about as much is the recovery aspect, the rest aspect. A lot of the times when women get into the gym, especially a lot of the women that I speak with, it's always this mentality of do more, do more, do more, do more. If you haven't been consistent in the gym for the last month, 6 months, year, whatever it might be, you probably shouldn't go from working out 0 times a week to working out 5 times a week. Something tells me that's not going to be sustainable for you. Now, it could be. I could be wrong. You might be the exception to the rule, but most likely, let's have an honest to God moment here. You're probably not. Okay. So if you have been inconsistent with the gym, or you haven't been in the gym at all, doesn't it not sound more like realistic to schedule yourself maybe 2 workouts a week? Because that sounds realistically doable. If you can't dedicate 2 hours out of your week to lift weights, I don't know what to tell you. Rest and recovery. You need to make sure that you have rest periods, that you have dedicated days of recovery. That could be yoga. That could be your favorite spin class. That could be literally you just going to your living room, turning on your favorite show and stretching on the floor or on the couch or on the bed or whatever it might be. But you need to have some time where you are not in the gym. You don't need to be in the gym every single day. You don't need to be hitting the same body parts over and over and over again within the same week, because your body, again, you challenge it, you stimulate it, and that sends signals to grow. That growth then takes place when you're not in the gym. So again, stimulate the muscle first and then let it recover and grow. Do this for long enough, stay consistent with it. And I mean, you need to do it for a long time. Whatever you're thinking, however long you think it's going to take for you to build muscle and strength, multiply it times 2 to 3. at least. And also remember that Jesus saves, God loves. And until next time, stay blessed.